Is it time to buy or sell International Money Express stock? In this video, we will delve into International Money Express. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 11th of August, 2025. And now we aim to provide you with a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analysis. You won't want to miss any important updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the potential of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please keep in mind that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 11th of August 2025, our system has classified International Money Express as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Now, let's examine the stock's performance over this period. The stock has experienced natural fluctuations and currently reflects a loss of 0% since our initial hold or accumulate recommendation. A score of 0 suggests that our system predicts high volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. In light of the latest developments, we are unable to ascertain the stock's next direction, as it could go either way. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decline of approximately 11.75% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 49.55% to negative 11.75%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of negative 43.60%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could range from negative 68.08% to negative 43.60% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $4.76 and $8.40. Our latest daily update for International Money Express highlights a significant development. The stock price of International Money Express Inc. surged by 60.56% on Monday, reaching a value of $14.90. On the last trading day, which was Monday, the 11th of August, 2025, the stock experienced an impressive gain, climbing from $9.28 to $14.90. Throughout the day, the stock price fluctuated by 2.48%, with a low of $14.89 and a high of $15.26. Notably, the price has increased in 6 out of the last 10 days, reflecting a rise of 56.51% over the past 2 weeks. Trading volume also saw an uptick on the last day, which is a positive technical indicator, with an additional 10 million shares exchanged compared to the previous day. In total, around 10 million shares changed hands, amounting to roughly $152.02 million. Reviewing the past 52 weeks, the highest recorded stock price was $22.37, while the lowest was $8.57. Presently, the stock price is 33.39%, or $7.47, below the 52-week peak, and 47.24%, or $13.34, below the all-time high reached on the 8th of March, 2023, when the price hit $28.24. International Money Express reported its second quarter results today, posting earnings of 51 cents per share, surpassing the consensus estimate of 49 cents. A modest improvement, though down from 55 cents a year ago. More significantly, Western Union announced a cash agreement to acquire IMXI for $16 per share, valuing the company at approximately $500 million. This deal is the primary driver in the near term. IMXI's market price will now largely align with the $16 offer, limiting immediate upside unless competing bids arise or negotiations evolve. Several shareholder law firms have initiated investigations to determine whether the $16 offer is fair, a situation that could introduce volatility, cause delays in the deal, and potentially increase the price if claims necessitate a renegotiation. On the operational side, IMXI's launch of an upgraded remittance-as-a-service platform in July and recent marketing partnerships in the United States indicate growth initiatives that enhance its strategic value, beneficial for long-term prospects, whether under the ownership of Western Union or as an independent entity. In the short term, prices are anchored to the $16 offer amid legal and regulatory developments. In the long term, growth initiatives and integration synergies could justify a higher value if strategic execution or competitive bids come to fruition. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 4th of September, 2024, it was reported that Monnes assigned IMXI a buy grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 8th of August, 2024, it was reported that BMO Capital assigned IMXI an outperform grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 7th of August, 2024, it was reported that BTIG assigned IMXI a neutral grade with a downgrade action. On Monday, the 3rd of June, 2024, it was reported that BTIG assigned IMXI a buy grade with an uninitialized action. On Thursday, the 9th of May, 2024, it was reported that Monnes assigned IMXI an underperform grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general buy rating to International Money Express stock. They consider the price-to-earnings ratio to be neutral, and the price-to-book value is also rated as neutral. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have given the stock a rating of strong buy. The following signals have been identified for International Money Express. International Money Express Incorporated holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, presenting a positive outlook for the stock. However, there is a general sell signal indicated by the relationship between these averages, with the long-term average positioned above the short-term average. Should there be any downward corrections, support is expected at levels of $9.91 and $9.93. A decline below either of these thresholds would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Friday, the 1st of August, 2025, and the stock has since risen by 71.07%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Additionally, the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD, is also signaling a buy. Notably, volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a favorable technical indicator. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 7 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 1 day ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 5 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 2 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 2 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal from 2 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 127 days ago. For more signals, visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for International Money Express. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $11.49 and $11.33. There is a natural risk involved when a stock tests a support level, as breaking this level may lead to a decline to the next support level, in this case, International Money Express Inc. Find support just below today's level at $11.49. If this is broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $11.33 and $11.29. This stock typically experiences average daily movements, and with good trading volume, the risk is considered medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by 370 cents between its high and low, which is 2.48%. For the past week, the stock has exhibited an average daily volatility of 3.59%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for International Money Express, let's first cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A relatively low PE ratio may indicate that expectations for the company's future are not high, or that the stock might be undervalued, which could present a buying opportunity. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 11th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 490 thousandths of a dollar. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for International Money Express. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which suggests that the stock could move upward swiftly under the right conditions. In this case, you might consider entering a position and using volume to help determine when to exit. On the downside, International Money Express faces its first support level at $11.49. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for International Money Express from multiple analyst sources is to buy. Let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On the 25th of July, 2025, Pargak Robert conducted an insider sale of 580 shares of common stock. On the 1st of July, 2025, Purcell Michael J. conducted an insider purchase of 1,482 shares of common stock. On the 1st of July, 2025, Bradford Deborah A. conducted an insider purchase of 237 shares of common stock. On the 1st of July, 2025, Maidon Laura I. conducted an insider purchase of 190 shares of common stock. On the 20th of June, 2025, Bradford Deborah A. conducted an insider purchase of 14,867 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be positive with a ratio of 14.378. Overall, insiders purchased 776,167 shares and sold 656,912 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $14.40, reflecting a decrease of 3.36%. This stock exhibits medium daily fluctuations, which indicates a moderate level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 82, significantly heightening the risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal generated from a pivot bottom identified 6 days ago. Is International Money Express stock a good buy? International Money Express Incorporated exhibits several positive signals. However, these indicators are not yet compelling enough for a buy recommendation. At this time, it is better viewed as a hold candidate, meaning investors may want to maintain or accumulate their positions while waiting for further developments. Our analysis has been updated since the last evaluation, changing the conclusion from a sell to a hold recommendation. After assessing the volatility and movements from the most recent trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 12th of August, we anticipate that International Money Express will open higher by approximately 12 cents, starting at a price of $15.02. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree to take responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you success in your trading endeavors and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.